It's the weekend, South Jersey, and I'm meteorologist Joe Martucci. Let's break it all down for you here. It is very damp out there. A lot of moisture in the air. We have high pressure located just east of Bermuda, low pressure system in Texas, and that is pushing up all this moisture right from the Gulf of Mexico into our area here, and that's why we are seeing all of this cloudy skies and all of the rain that we have seen for today, and we will continue to see into Saturday as well. Let's get you through our future radar. This is 8 o'clock tonight. Most of our rain staying to our south. So you don't need the umbrella heading out early on Friday evening, but you will need it if you are staying out later, because that rain does blossom and expand, and we will see steady rain for much of the overnight hours. That ends between 4 to 6 a.m. And then we have low pressure sitting right around us for Saturday. You would think that would bring a lot of rain, but this is pretty much going to be our setup for Saturday. Just isolated scattered showers around. I think 80% of your morning on Saturday is dry. 70% of your afternoon looks dry. And as we go into the evening, one finishing shot of rain before all is said and done by midnight. Then we have strong winds that come after the rain on Sunday. These are sustained winds, or winds that are consistently blowing. And watch as I put this loop in motion where our winds go. Pay attention to the time on the upper left. This is 1 p.m. and then 7 p.m. Let it run one more time. We actually got our strongest winds during the early morning, 34 sustained in Cape May. And then we look at our gusts throughout the day, 25 to 30 inland, 35 to 40 at the shore. Enough to blow over your garbage cans, but not enough to really cause any damage throughout the day here. And if you're looking for that real cold wintry air, you're not going to find it here over the next 7 days. In fact, the next 10 days don't look to have it either. 70% chance of temperatures being above average during this time. All that cold air is locked into the west, and not only that, it's going to be mild too, and that means rain instead of snow here with our precipitation outlook. 70% chance of above average precipitation during this time. If you want the cold air and if you want the snow, it does look like we are going to get it, but you're going to have to wait until about the 20th of the month. That is when I believe we are going to really see winter turn on here in South Jersey. Nothing wintry about these temperatures for the evening, around 50 to the upper 40s. Mainly dry, especially if you're in Hamilton or Buna or getting over to Stafford, but there will be a couple of showers around on a light southwesterly wind. We keep that southerly wind into tonight, and that keeps temperatures about 20 degrees above average, but the big story is the rain that will be falling throughout. Slick areas will be likely throughout the overnight hours if you are driving, then turn showery between 4 to 6 a.m. Again, most of your Saturday is dry, and that's good news for us, especially with temperatures as mild as they are, 55 to 60 degrees. The only thing I have to say is it's tough to really find you a time where it's going to be definitely dry, but no, it's going to be mostly dry throughout your day on Saturday, and that is great news for our daytime planner, whether you're taking down decorations, going for a run, maybe doing some shopping in Smithville or Cape May, or doing construction. No washouts are expected, but you will have a couple of issues with the rain. And for Sunday, temperature seasonable, and it's going to be windy as well from the northwest, 16 to 24 miles an hour, gusts 30 to 40. And as we take you to Philadelphia for Sunday, big playoff game, of course, against the Seahawks at 4:40 p.m. Temperatures not that bad for early January, sliding through the 40s here, mostly cloudy sky. Winds will be diminishing by that point, and will continue to diminish as we go forward into the game time. But if you want to know what does a northwest wind mean for us at the link, going from end zone to end zone here throughout the game. Here's our mainland 7-day forecast. Let's take it to Monday, 48 degrees, a good early January day. Even the first half of Tuesday looks dry. Then we have a system come through late Tuesday into early Wednesday. It's going to be mostly rain, but I do think we are going to change over to snow on the back end of this on the mainland. Not really expecting any accumulation from the snow though. And as we go into Wednesday, it's a whipping wind of a day here, 42 degrees, and our next shot of rain after that will be Friday. Hey, speaking of the Eagles game, before that, why don't you come on over to the Irish Pub. We'll be doing tidal flooding talk, all part of the New Jersey Coastal Coalition at 2 p.m. right before the game. Dan Skeldon, you know him, Palma McCarty. We've been with her many a times here. We will be chatting weather, and again, you can find us at the Irish Pub, or you can tune into Facebook Live as we go through the afternoon. For the latest in South Jersey weather, you can follow me on social media, Facebook or Instagram at JoeMartWX, Twitter at AC Press Martucci, or thepressafac.com/weather.